What the heck are you doing over here? Freaking dirty. Is that really you? Well, well, well. Let me guess. You're here for a spooky, scary Sunday, right? It's been over 9 months. I'm sorry. I've kept you waiting. But there's a little quarantine going on. And I need supplies. It gets hot in there. Let me get a look at you. Wow. It's been a long time, guys. So before we get this spooky, scary Sunday started, it's snack time, people. Go ahead, grab your snacks, and we'll meet back upstairs, all right? Why are you sitting there? Go get your snacks. Meet upstairs. Ah. Yeah, these would be real good. You still standing there? I can see you. Get up. Now, if you don't know what Spooky Scary Sunday is, well, I don't blame you. It's been 9 months. We've gained over 1 million subscribers since we did the last one. A new Spooky Scary Sunday episode. I'm ecstatic. I'd say that's deserving of a slice of that like button. Maybe a quick subscribe. No? Are you sure? Spooky Scary Sunday is a show where every Sunday we come together as the samurai, our small little tribe on YouTube, and we get together, we watch some scary videos sent in by you guys via Twitter via the hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday. To elaborate, you go to Twitter, follow me at Cory Kenshin. I'll give you a second to do that. Because we're closing in on 6 million subscribers, so I should have 6 million followers on Twitter, but I actually don't. You at Cory Kenshin, hashtag Spooky Scary Sunday, and leave a link to the scariest video that you know. If I pick your video, you get a shout out, my guy. So sit back, grab some snacks, grab you some Fruit Loop Pop-Tarts. These junks taste good. They really taste like Fruit Loops. Get you some leftover Easter candy and maybe a Hawaiian Punch. And with that being said, first video. Now this next one is called The Roommate, and it was uploaded by our good friend Llama Arts. How you doing, Llama? It's been a while. Now this was sent to us by Hiad, or Hiadsor, or Hio, however you say your name. I want to give you a big arigatou gozaimashita. The Roommate.
Looking for a new roommate is always a daunting task. Even though you interview and take the time to get to know that person, you don't truly find out who they are until you start living with them.
Facts.
I'd begun searching for...
Let me press pause. Let me turn this up. You get it nice and loud in the headphones, so it's
that you
for a roommate after I decided to leave my current residency. I was contacted a couple of hours after placing an ad on the Facebook Marketplace. The message read,
"Hey Chris, I'll be moving out of my current apartment this August, and I'm looking to room with someone new, as my roommates are moving to California this year. I'm 27 and I'm currently going to school. When I'm not at school, I enjoy hiking and watching movies. I also apprentice at a taxidermy shop on the days I don't have class. Hope that's not weird. It's always been a fun hobby of mine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Have a great day, Lunaire."
okay.
My first and most obvious reaction after reading the message was to check her profile. She was a medium height, had long, messy blonde hair and green eyes. In her profile picture, I saw her standing with a man and a woman shoulder to shoulder. They each adorned goofy grins and held up peace signs. Under the photo, the caption read, "Love my roommates."
Okay.
I smiled to myself and decided to send her a message back.
Hey,
The sun beat down on us.
who was
as we
that over
twisted
there?
various objects to the second floor of our new apartment. It took us a couple days to get everything out of the moving trucks and into our new place, but as soon as we did, a wave of relief washed over our sweat-drenched and sore bodies. After a couple more hours of rearranging, we each grabbed a
Look
beer
at the
from the
llama.
fridge and sat on the porch. We reminisced about old 90s cartoons and what video games we obsessed over as kids, and as the sun started to set, I truly felt relaxed and confident that things were going to work out.
but they didn't. Nah, quick question. How many of y'all would put out an ad for a roommate and accept a response from the opposite gender? Because I'm thinking, I put out an ad for a roommate. If you even a little cute. Guys, I'm joking.
A week later, I started a new job for a construction company that was owned by a good friend of mine. As I was getting ready, I heard the front door swing open. I walked into the living room to see Lunaire and her friend David sliding in a large box.
Hey, hold
How'd
up.
you got there?
Who is
I
you?
asked. Through a strained grunt, she replied,
"I bought a freezer to store some of the animals I'm planning on using in my taxidermy work. I hope that's alright."
Nah, it's like you should have
I
cleared
was
that
obviously
before.
hesitant
It's
at
already
first,
here.
as there was no mention of this happening in the first place, but I eventually accepted and returned to my room to continue getting
She
ready for
already
work.
on that weird stuff.
I came home at around 9 p.m. after having a couple of beers with friends and noticed that the freezer was nestled snugly in the lower part of the pantry. A low hum could be heard reverberating off of the inner
Dang.
walls. I was curious to see what was inside, but didn't want to intrude on Lunaire's business, so I went into my room and changed into more comfortable clothing.
I'm taking a peek.
After changing, I came back out into the kitchen and started making a sandwich. I opened the fridge and grabbed what I needed. As I turned around, I stubbed my toe on the edge of the island countertop and let out a long, exasperated grunt.
Ouch.
Through my frustration, I slammed the fridge door shut and checked my toe to see if there was any bleeding. As I raised my head back up, I was greeted by a shadowy figure. Lunaire was standing in the doorway leading to her room. The darkness behind her almost seemed to envelop her.
"Is everything okay?"
She said in a deadpan tone. "Shit, yeah, I'm sorry. I just slammed my toe into the corner of the countertop as I was making a sandwich. I hope I didn't wake you."
"It's fine."
She said in the same deflated tone as before. She then turned around and walked back into the darkness of her room. I could tell that she was pissed, so I quietly made my sandwich and retreated back to my room as well.
Hey, Lunaire, you want a PB&J? I mean, I could make you one real quick. Maybe we could watch some TikToks after?
Only hearing the low hum from the freezer as I closed my door. I had the next day off, so I was able to sleep in a little longer than usual. When I finally emerged from my room, I walked into the kitchen to make breakfast. As I opened the refrigerator, I noticed that the light wasn't turning on and there was a lack of cold air escaping from inside.
What? She
I
unplugged
turned
it?
around and flipped the light switch to confirm my suspicion. Sure enough, the power was out. Damn it, I muttered under my breath. I walked over to Lunaire's room and knocked on her door to tell her about the power outage if she didn't already know, but there was no answer. I then remembered that she had classes that day and probably wasn't home. I walked back to the kitchen and past the pantry.
Why is it a
As
padlock?
I did, I slipped on the floor but was able to catch myself on the countertop. What the? I angrily exclaimed as I looked down at the floor trying to figure out what I had slipped on. It was blood. It had started to leak from the corner of the freezer and pool onto the floor. I quickly tried to open the freezer to find out the cause of the viscous liquid, but then I noticed that it had a padlock attached to it.
Heck no.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Lunaire gotta get
I
up
ran
out
out
of
to
there.
my car and grabbed my toolbox from the back seat. I approached the freezer and set my tools down on the nearby countertop. I then pulled out a small pair of bolt cutters and snapped through the metal of the padlock. It fell to the ground with a large thud. I creaked open the top of the freezer and was greeted with a putrid stench that permeated my nostrils. I quickly pinched my nose and walked away gagging in response. I guess I should have realized that was gonna happen, I muttered to myself in between gags.
Man
After
up!
gaining my
Look in there!
composure, I grabbed some gloves from under the sink and started taking inventory. I could see a couple of dead birds and plastic bags wedged into the corners of the freezer. I took each bag out and set them in the trash can nearby. That's when I noticed that the blood was coming from the corner of the larger black bag. I don't know why, but I decided to open the top of the bag and peer inside. I was greeted by large, milky white eyes, a swollen black tongue surrounded by cracked and bloated lips, and the matted hair of a human head. I swiftly dropped the bag and fell backwards onto the floor. My breathing had ceased to exist, and I grabbed the trash can next to me and expelled my disgust into it.
Call the
I then
police!
ran out the door, got into my car, and called the police.
Good job.
As I sat in the interrogation room with a blanket over my shoulders, I couldn't help but think about the face I'd seen.
Cold?
It looked so familiar. That's when it finally hit me. I pulled out my phone and looked at Lunaire's profile picture. It was her old roommate, the one she said was moving to California. When the detective entered the room, she started the questioning process, asking me if I started noticing any weird behavioral occurrences around the apartment. Yeah, I stubbed my toe the other day and she creepily stood in the doorway. It seemed like she was pissed, but for some reason I had a strange feeling like she was concerned about something. That's when I connected the dots. She didn't come out into the kitchen because she heard me stub my toe. She came out into the kitchen because she thought I slammed the freezer instead of the fridge. A cold sweat started to form on my forehead as my surroundings became blurred. I could hear a low whine slowly starting to cover up the words of concern from the detective. As my vision started to clear, I could see another officer enter the room and whisper something into her ear as he handed her a piece of paper.
Oh my gosh.
"Do you have somewhere you could stay at?" she asked. I mean, I was planning on staying with my parents. They live about 30 minutes outside of town. Okay.
Can I stay
she
with
paused.
you?
Listen, I don't want to worry you, but we found this picture inside of your apartment.
Oh no. Oh no.
She slid the piece of paper across the table, and I immediately felt like someone kicked me in the chest.
She's standing over him.
The head of Lunaire's other roommate sat on the chair. In the background, scrawled on the wall in blood, read, "Love my roommates. All of them."
What did they do though? Like, did they fart a lot? Leave food out after they was done? Like, I get roommates can be annoying, but for real? Video of this week is called Bent Neck. Reminds me of The Crooked Man. Remember those RPG horror games we used to play? I remember those too. And this was uploaded by Buried Hatchet Productions. Now this was sent to us by Senzo, who said, "You really gotta see this. This is crazy." So, hey.
Oh, say less.
In the 19th century, condemned prisoners were hanged for murder, stealing, and other crimes. They were painted at the gallows and were sold... Hold up, let me pause it. They were painted at the gallows. Painted? And were sold to keep in homes to hold back evil. This punishment was called the bent neck and was banned years later due to numerous unspecified suicides at the locations of the paintings. Yo, creeped out off the beginning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to tonight. I'm stuck house sitting, but the pay's great and I definitely need it.
Yeah, no problem. I totally understand.
Yeah, maybe we could do something next week.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, man. See you later.
Alright, take care.
Sound quality on point. Production quality looking nice so far. Impressed. This is a very nice home. Very eclectic. Architecture books lying around, all these statues and don't stare, don't remember. What the frick is that? Bro, why would you stare at it? Oh, oh, his neck broke. Why are you in the fridge? Why did you leave that up? That was down for a reason, my guy. Yeah. About to get your neck bent now. Put it back down. That's how you found it. Oh, he gone. He gone. Yeah, you noticed that. Woo. Back up. You don't have no fear. Oh, I farted. I am so sorry. Leave the house. Hello? You're not about to scare me with these ashy feet, bruh. Oh. Decrepit toes. Get out, get out, get out of the house. Ooh. Yeah, there go the door, there go the door. My boy. Please, did he just go in the closet? What was that? Yep, shouldn't have been staring. You didn't hear that door? Oh! was nice with that one. Nice little short warm up. This next video is called Beyond the Cracks. And no, I'm not talking about your crack. So go ahead, put that away. And it was uploaded by Debra28. Now this was sent to us by Sold Out. So, I just want to say, Nutrigrain bar for you here. Take the Nutrigrain bar out of my hand. Firmly grasp. This might be fire. Oh, Daniel. Let's see what you're talking about. We trying to get scared, Marissa. We at the movie theater.
Either. I can honestly say I never thought I'd be jealous of my sister's work trip to Florida. Yeah. No, I don't like that he's getting out tomorrow either. But he was served the order, and he doesn't know where you live. So, I'll be fine.
Some legal trouble, huh?
Why do I always attract the crazies? Yeah. No, my phone's about to die anyways, and I'll probably be asleep by the time you get home, so can you just come in and wake me up? Okay. I will try not to eat all of your Thin Mints in the next few hours, but I can't make any promises. I can't make any promises!
Hey! Don't put your nasty hands on my Thin Mints. See, this is why I don't got roommates, bruh. Going through all your food. Why's your sock on the couch? Who drank all the milk and left the carton in the fridge? Roommates? Nah, I'm off that.
Okay. Yeah. I love you too. Bye, Sarah.
Yo, your phone got bubbles on it. I don't know if you've seen that. It's gonna mess up the circuitry. You heard that. Quit playing.
Sarah?
Oh, what a situation. By the way, I'm not going to be pausing it. I have a fear of this happening to me. Getting ran up on while you in the bathroom, that's going to put you in a real awkward situation. Naked, no clothes, just unprepared. So I thought about this, right? Let me show y'all what I keep in my bathroom. Yes. We going on a field trip. In the middle of a video, I know. But you never know if somebody might want some smoke when you're trying to rub a dub. So let me show y'all boys something. This is what I keep in my bathroom. Just so y'all suckers know, if you want to get gutted, I don't got no problem getting some guts. You dead, internal bleeding. Get them out of here. Listen, I'm just paranoid like that. You're not gonna catch me slipping. Shout out to my Momo beanie right here. If you ain't get one, I'm so sorry for you. Couldn't be me getting ran up on in the bathroom. What? She got something? What you got in your drawer? You ain't got nothing. She looking for a charger? You know them phones take like 45 seconds to turn back on. Uh-oh. She is in a very bad situation. What was that? Is that a weapon? Girl, you better... Oh, you about to burn him? I don't know about that one. At least she trying to get prepared though. She got a... What is that, scissors? I like it, I like it. Just get behind the door. Ka-ka! Oh. He's smart. Cut the power. Them scissors still work though, I assure you. What's taking him so long?
Mark, I have a gun and I will f***ing shoot!
I was about to say, that was a long hallway. I'm walking down that hallway for like 60 seconds. Dang! She about that action. There we go. Listen, listen, listen. They can still be in the house. That could be a trap. Make you think they not in the house. Oh my goodness. Rookie. Get her out of here. How did they just unlock the door? I mean, the chain was still there, but...
Hey, sis. Mark found me here. He got in somehow, but I think I scared him off. I'm fine now, but can you just get home soon, please? I love you.
Bruh. You for real getting in a bed and going to sleep? And somebody was downstairs in your house? Heck no. I'm watching Cartoon Network all night. Hey, sorry, I missed your call. I had to stop for gas, but I'll be home in an hour. At 1 in the morning? Where's she at? Oh my gosh. She about to be dead downstairs. She about to be dead
Sarah?
downstairs because the killer was in the house.
Sarah? You home?
You're not gonna brush first? How you start with the Listerine? Strange. I bet you pour your milk before your cereal too. That was 10 seconds! Man. Look at that. What the freak is she doing?
Hey, call me back when you can. I wanted to talk to you when you got home. I don't want to freak you out or anything, but I did have kind of a scary experience with Mark last night. I was taking a bath and I just realized I never drained it. Just call me back, okay?
What is it? Oh! Oh! Oh my God. I feel like they should have showed her roommate, or maybe showed the killer, or maybe showed her getting samurai sliced like you should do on that like button. But that was really good. Music, very good. Acting, awesome. This guy has 669 subscribers. Can we run it up to 5K? Look at all these underrated. The last one for this week is called Don't Look Away, and it was uploaded by Kakax97. This was sent to us by Sport Talks, who said, "Don't look away or he will come for you." I think I might like this. Don't look away. We've been watching some high...
Savannah, quit doing your makeup and do what Dad told you to do.
I'm not mowing the lawn, Jim!
But Mom's visiting and Dad wants the house spick and span.
Yeah, well, I already vacuumed both our rooms, so how about you get some shit done?
Hey.
Hey.
Here, bitch. You know, you're becoming a lot like Mom, right? Always slamming doors in men's faces.
Go away!
Alright, well, whatever. Dad's gonna be home soon. It's gonna rain in a few minutes, so you're too late anyway.
Wait, what? Bro, why my camera just died? Oh, look at that. I paused it on that face.
Idiot.
Who? Who the?
Hello?
Hey, Savannah. Hey, I won't be home for another hour, so just tell your brother to mow the lawn tomorrow. Your mom will probably be there soon anyways.
Yeah, Dad, when is Mom supposed to get here again?
About 4:30, but knowing her, she'll probably be early.
Okay, 'cause there's a weird man standing outside our window staring at me.
A man? What does he look like?
He's like wearing a dirty suit with like a black tie, and he has like a bag over his head with chains. He looks really creepy.
And it's just staring at you? Not moving or anything?
Uh-huh.
Savannah, listen to me. Don't look away. Okay, do not leave that spot. I will be home in 10 minutes.
Why? What's gonna happen?
Wait,
Is
what?
something bad gonna happen if I
Sweetie,
don't?
just listen to me and do not look away from it. Tell your brother to lock the doors. I'll be there soon.
Oh, what the heck?
Yo, Savannah, you got my phone charger?
Jim, listen to me very carefully.
Yo,
Jim, lock all the doors in the house now.
wow, you really don't want to mow.
Jim, just shut up and lock all the doors in the house.
Why? What are you looking at?
No, you idiot.
Oh, what the hell is that?
You can see it too?
Yeah, creepy suit guy. He's staring at me.
Okay, whatever you do, don't look away.
Why?
Because Dad called and I told him about it, and that's what he said. Don't
Multiple
look away.
people gotta look?
He didn't explain why.
Okay, wait. Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know, okay? Just stay here. I'm gonna go lock all the doors.
Well, wait, aren't
We about to put our fate in his hands?
you supposed to stay here and look at it?
I think if one of us is looking at it, it's fine.
Yeah,
Just
send
stay
him.
here.
Why can't I lock the doors?
Because I don't trust you.
But you trust him to do the more important thing? Why was y'all garage open?
Is it still there?
Yup.
And nothing's changed?
I'm still staring at it, aren't I?
Good job. Let me take over. What?
You stupid asshole! I told you not to look away!
I didn't look away.
Yes, you did! Otherwise, it would still be there!
It is still there.
Why do you have to lie to me all the time?
Savannah, I'm not lying to you. It is still there for me.
Well, why do you see it but I don't?
Cause you're she's out of there. Get her out of there. Didn't her dad say, don't look away? F in the chats, please. Her character's donezo.
No, maybe because you looked away.
Then...
Oh!
What is going on?
No, I'm not looking away.
Okay. When is Dad gonna get here? Savannah? Savannah,
Bro,
talk to me here.
Don't look away, bud.
If it sees us, we can't move. So, what if it isn't able to see us at all?
What, you mean like shut its eyes?
I have tape in my drawer.
Okay.
Bro, she already dead. I just want the brother to live now. What is you doing? Oh, I can't see. Guess I can't kill you now.
Well, did it work?
I don't know. Is it still out there for you?
Yes.
Okay, don't look away from yours.
Yeah.
I'm calling Dad.
Don't. Look!
Okay.
My boy looked away. Why can't y'all follow instructions? He can see hers? Fight him! Fight him! Come on! Dang, your dad came in like a G.
Dad, what the hell was that? What's going on?
I'm sorry, sweetie. I'll tell
Bruh, how y'all dad so old?
you all about it tomorrow.
No, you're telling me right now.
I don't even know how to explain it. It all started when I first met your mother. It followed us, even after you two were born. I tried to ignore it, but now it's going after you.
Oh, shit.
What? It's not there?
What's not there?
No. The one that I was looking at. I had to look away when it attacked her. I had to.
You told me there was only one.
Yes, when Jim went to go look at it too, I told him not to look away while I went to go lock all the doors, and he never looked away.
And then it showed up in here?
Yes.
When you look away, it gets closer. Because Jim was watching him. When you left, it made another.
So there's another one?
Yeah, Jimbo.
Your mother's here.
Christopher Cox. That was some hot. Yo, y'all killed it this week. Production quality was nuts. I messed with every single one that we watched, so I'm gonna give this week a 10. Next one, get this. Title is Creepy AF. I received a creepy package and found something horrifying inside. Now this was uploaded by Stephen D. Now this was sent to us by Snitch, who said check your mailbox. So, Snitch, are we about to have a problem? You better not put in my mailbox, Snitch.
My neighbor is one of those annoying wannabe YouTubers. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another crazy video. The Cinnamon Challenge.
I feel personally attacked right now. It's a little offended. That's all. That's all. But I'm not an annoying YouTuber, guys. Am I?
Yeah.
Take it back.
Let's go! Are you getting this? It can get tiring to watch him go about his shenanigans in the pursuit of viral fame. So when he knocked on my door the other day, he told me he was going away for a few weeks and asked that I get his mail. Honestly, it was a relief.
Are you gonna pay me?
I was afraid his stunts would wind up bleeding over into my life. Things were pretty normal for the first couple of days.
Okay.
He received a few bills, a bit of spam, and from what I could assume was a birthday card. And then, one evening, I got home to find a cardboard box waiting on his front porch, and in big letters was written, "Return to sender." Now, I'm no small fry, but I admit I had trouble lifting the box on my own.
Is he paying
really
you?
Freaking heavy. Getting it across the road to my house was even harder. I decided I'd leave his package in my garage.
Bruh.
It wasn't like I kept my car in
Bruh!
there.
I already know what time it is. It's heavy, huh? Big old box. What y'all think in that box, huh? I'm gonna give you one guess. A whole man is inside of that box. If I'm right, you gotta slice the like button. Done deal.
It was because my garage door refused to open without a good thug and a whack. It was when I kicked the door
That
again when
fixed.
I walked in that I lost my grip on the package and it fell to the ground and I heard a light crack inside. I hope I hadn't broken anything important, but figured
I know my dude in that box. He was probably in the box. All right. As soon as you fall asleep, I'm coming out of this box and kill.
I didn't tell my neighbor about it and let him assume that the break happened en route. I dragged the box the rest of the way, setting it in the corner for whenever my neighbor would come back to claim it. And then I forgot all about it.
Please tell me you locked
Until
your garage
a
door.
few days passed, that is. There was a horrible smell in my garage coming from the box in the corner. I remember thinking it must have been one of those meat of the month subscription boxes and thought it must have gone rancid from being left out for so long. I covered my nose as I approached the box with a pair of scissors in my hands. I probably wouldn't even have needed them to open it, as it had become soggy enough at the bottom to poke through with a finger. My scissors tore through the tape along the top of the cardboard box. I thought the smell couldn't get any worse, but as I flipped the flaps open, I discovered a whole new stink. I had a garbage bag in one hand and the strongest cleaner I could find in the other, and I had long rubber gloves on to keep my skin from having to touch what was inside.
What
But
was
as
it?
it turns out, I needed none of those things.
Dramatic.
You see, there was meat in that box, but it didn't come from a cow or a pig. No, it was worse than that. It was my neighbor, dead.
What?
Still in one piece, but dead. I caught the cops and they took me in for an
Oh, snap! Bro, he tried to do that mail break. But when he dropped the box, it cracked his freaking neck bone. Oh, snap, dude.
interrogation. It's kind of hard not to suspect the man with the corpse in his garage, after all. Thankfully, they soon realized I wasn't involved. My DNA might have been all over that box. The smell might have left a mark throughout my house, but there was one piece of irrefutable evidence in my neighbor's own hands that proved my innocence. A vlogging camera.
Yeah.
They showed me the footage only once. My neighbor was sitting in the box outside of a shipping facility, laughing as he told the world how he was going to mail himself across state lines. He brought pee bottles, food, a pillow, and a few flashlights. His friend, a guy I'd seen at his place several times to help with his stunts, closed the lid and presumably dropped him off the shipment. Throughout the next couple of hours, or days, I'm honestly not sure, my neighbor recorded a few short clips of his progress. Hey, what's up, guys? I think I'm in a truck right now. I can feel it moving. Must be in a warehouse. Ooh, it's pretty warm in here. And then, on the last entry, the box toppled over. He broke his neck, and that was it. The camera recorded until either the memory card got too full or the battery had died. There's one thing I didn't tell the police after they showed me the video. One thing I heard in the footage that will haunt me until the day I die. Just after the tumble that broke his neck, I heard the familiar screeching sound of my garage door.
Yo, that was a good one. Y'all heard it here first. Y'all trying to do that mail prank. Oh, guys, I'm gonna mail myself across the country. I'm gonna stay in this box for 24 hours and all of that. Go ahead, do it. Get dropped on your neck bone. next one is called Abduction Horror Story, and it was uploaded by our good friend Mama Arts. This was sent to us by Victor, who said, "Good to have you back, Cory." Hey Victor, while I have you, did you slice that like button? Victor, I don't want to hear that. Oh snap.
My name is Josh Roberts, and it's been a year since I was abducted.
What?
I remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking home from school. It was about 6 p.m. and there was a full moon and a chill in the air. I stepped off the bus, and for the first time, someone else got off with me. I'd never seen this new kid at school before. I could hear footsteps behind me. I took a quick glance and saw the kid walking at a brisk pace.
Let me help y'all out, alright? Because I done been in this situation before. You're walking somewhere and somebody is a little too close behind you. So here's what you do. I'm giving y'all life tips. This is exactly what you do. Walking, right? You take your phone out. You act like it went off. So you walking. You notice somebody behind you, right? You're like, hey, man, he kind of close. Act like your phone going off. Hey, hello? And then when you pick up, you just... Yeah, hello? Yeah, I got a bad signal. Dude, I'm right at the corner. Oh, I see you. I'm just giving y'all tips. Otherwise, you could just turn around and put your paws up. That's not a bad option either. Turn around. Hey, what you want? Huh? And then if they really didn't want anything, then the worst thing that happened is you just yelled at a stranger. But if they there for something else, you better be stronger than me, boy. And you're not. You ain't about to kidnap me my same height and weight. Man, Shaq couldn't kidnap me. I'm biting your ear.
I thought he was following me, so I took a left, which wasn't my usual route. I looked around again and saw him take the same left.
See?
My heart started pumping and
Turn
my
around
legs
and check
started shaking at the sound of the footsteps as they got louder and faster.
For real?
I then panicked and started running.
No, don't
I
run.
remembered a shortcut in the nearby forest to my neighborhood.
Check him.
So I ran as fast as my legs could carry me. Hey kid, wait up!
No!
A heavy voice from behind me. I tried
Leave
my
me
hardest
alone!
not to stumble on the logs and boulders in my path. I could hear the sound of sticks and leaves being broken by some fast, heavy footsteps. My legs started throbbing as the adrenaline wore off, so I took a detour towards a playground. I stopped to catch my breath, looking around for somewhere to hide. Then it went silent. I was doubtful that I lost him. I took my phone out to call the police when I spotted a local news article. Caution, there is a suspicious man on the loose.
Oh
He escaped
my
the local prison
goodness.
and assaulted an officer. Beware, he may look like a teen, but he is in his 20s. If you see him, call 911 immediately and lock your door. My mind started rushing with thoughts, and I started to panic. All of a sudden, someone started choking
Look at
my
this!
arm. I tried to fight back, but they were so strong, I didn't stand a chance. My feelings of hope began to diminish as I slowly blacked out.
Wouldn't have called me like that.
I awoke to find myself in a dark, damp room that looked like a basement. The floor was hard and cold. There were no windows, but there was a staircase and a bathroom. I tried to move, but I was tied up with a thick rope. Yeah, I got him. How much was the deal? 200? Listen, you gotta do a little better than that. Okay, fine. You'd better bring the right amount, or you'll be tied up like that kid. What? Are they selling me?
Oh yeah.
The guy sounded mad and anxious
to bust
with
it wide
whomever he
open
was
for
talking
somebody.
to. Right after he hung up, he opened the door and walked down the stairs with an evil smile. Let go of me! I exclaimed as he taunted me. My arms started to fall asleep due to the tightness of the rope. He came closer to me and I spat in his face. He looked.
Savage mode. One thing I was about to say, if somebody kidnap you and they don't have a mask on, you're probably gonna die. 'Cause they ain't about to let you walk up out of there with their identity. Your best option is some sort of sneak attack.
At me in sheer rage.
Oh!
Then the doorbell rang, followed by pounding on the door. The guy grabbed some tape and shut me up before I could scream for help. He
Lick it.
slowly backed off,
Get that off
signaling me to keep quiet, and ran towards the front door.
Man, I'm licking
I
it.
looked around, trying to see what I could use to untie these ropes. I spotted a rusty, sharp edge sticking out of the wall.
Be careful.
This was my one hope. I successfully
tetanus.
got up and tried with all my might to reach it. As I was trying to cut the rope from my hands, I could hear the commotion upstairs getting heated. I managed to free myself from the ropes when I heard the front door slam.
Let's go.
The silence was terrifying.
Get the
I was
roof
frozen
off.
in fear. Footsteps started coming towards the door. I choked and shuffled back to my original position, arms behind my back, wrists tightly locked together.
Sneak attack.
Now where were we? Said the man. He
Sneak
walked
attack.
towards me, grabbed my ankles, and started dragging me when the phone rang. He dropped me instantly and charged upstairs. I wasn't going to lose this opportunity. I untied my feet, grabbed the closest thing to me, and hid behind some boxes. Now where did you go? He said as he stampeded down the stairs. I heard him getting closer to where I was hiding. I bolted up from behind the boxes and saw him checking the bathroom. As he walked out, I struck him over the head with a pole. He stumbled and fell to the floor.
I'm hitting him again!
Red pooled around his head. I ran upstairs and out the front door. I stumbled my way to the closest house, screaming. A woman thankfully opened the door. She was shocked and fearful when she saw me. The police were called and I was rushed into the hospital. They're still looking for that man, even to this day.
The last one for this week is called Pleasant Inn, and it was uploaded by David Romero. David Romero has a lot of good stuff, I'm noticing. Now, this was sent to us by Ronin Sean, who said, I'm also a fan of Goku. Well, if you're a fan of Goku, then you know what this move is called. I'm back. Went to go grab me a snack. Uh-oh, it's about to be lit. It's David Romero, guys. Y'all know what time it is. ASMR. Unsettling off rip. Nope, keep driving. That don't got nothing to do with me. What it? Karen, what are you doing? Karen, keep driving. Can't mind your business, huh, Karen? See, now you done gave the monster false hope. Now he coming after you, or she. Guys, I know I'm chewing a lot. I'm trying to finish it. All right, I'm sorry. Let it in. Something bad gonna happen to her. She shouldn't have stopped. I would have acted like I didn't even see it. I love David's animation style. Hey! What's going on? What's the point of that? That character's gonna be important. Let me ask you a question, guys. Hold on. Show it. That's good enough. What's the first thing you do when you check into a motel or hotel, whatever? It don't matter. Close the curtains and lock the door. And that's facts. Y'all lucky I don't have long hair. I will be flexing it all the time. What's going on? Oh, heck no. That's that girl from earlier. Oh! Nope. What the? Your dang curtains is open. Heck no! What? Oh my gosh! Look at him humping the glass! Yup. Look at him. Yup. Oh shoot. You got one shot, do not miss it. Woo! Oh my. That thing is moving way too fast. That's like them things from Resident Evil 2. I mean 3. Y'all know them things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you ain't on my series, I'm disappointed with you. That guy's head's gone. It's all because you stopped, lady. Get in, get in! Let's go, I'm out. Don't talk about you. Go! Oh, but you could bust that glass on the first attempt. Oh, break! Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm driving to Mexico. Oh, it went inside of him. Heck, nah, man. I bet the next time you... See? Oh my gosh, he stopped. David is a G, bro. the next one is called Teleresence, and it was uploaded by Lone Visionary. Now, in a twist, this was also sent to us by Lone Visionary, who said, let me get 4 of those bars. Fire after you see this. Mr. Visionary, I'm not sure if you're referring to Nutri-Grain bars, because you know we got those on deck, baby. So I could give you 4 of these. Hold up. I mean, you really gonna have to open wide for this one. This is like a 5-incher here. Huh? Bottoms up. All right, Lone Visionary, sitting in your own short film. Let's go.
What's up, YouTube? It's your hostess with the mostest, CPU Genius, and we're back again.
This man about to hit us with an ad in his... Oh, it's a commercial in the film.
What's up, YouTube? It's your hostess with the mostest, CPU Genius, and we're back again with another tech review from the
wow.
headset from you know who. This new VR headset has been completely upgraded from last year's model with new.
Oh, got the FNAF in the back. Okay.
Way more easier to set up, new hardware. It's just an all-around great gaming experience. This headset also works off of Android APK, which allows you to jailbreak it, but I do not recommend it. This new VR headset comes loaded with new games.
Hold on. Let me take some steps back. Let me give y'all some stats real quick. This video, we can already tell the production value is there. This video has 1,000 views.
What?
1,000 views and 1,000 subscribers.
No!
Now, I don't know how it's gonna end, but that's inconsequential to what I've seen so far. Run up the views. Everybody subscribe to Lone Visionary so they can make more of this. This is crazy. It has 1,400 views.
Do not recommend it. This new VR headset
look at
comes
this.
loaded with new games.
This is fire. Sound, the shot, the you order the Oculus? How are you getting these shots? Hey, Cory man on a mission. I'm starting to think like you ripped this off like someone else. Like this isn't your stuff. All right, I'm not gonna pause no more, but I'm literally blown away. When you see something like this that goes to show you there are so many YouTubers that are slept on. Like, who edited this? Spielberg? Or no, he directs, never mind. Okay, he playing this, he on his VR. Bro, we gotta get some more VR on the channel. It's been too long. Help wanted? Like, slice that like button. Motivate your boy. What's going on?
Are you sure you'd like to sideload this device?
I don't think that was good. Whatever just happened. Spirit Bridge experience?
To contact a feeble spirit is a foolish task in Papa Legba, make no exception. The spirit world is...
Bro, turn that off!
Any sign of impudence will be met with hostile... Said these words.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm dang near don't want to read it. I'm putting my hand up.
Papa Legba. Lovre, Ote, yoked with T. Next.
Do you have an offering?
coffee? You like coffee? Hop a leg, bro? Like coffee?
Why would you?
Right. It's the game, boss. Jeez, enough of these freaking trials and word games.
This is crazy, man.
Ah, you son of a... You ugly...
Oh, Sylvester Stallone?
God, you ugly motherfucker. Look at that. Oh, those your teeth?
That's gonna be real, bro. That's standing right in front of him.
Is there really not a game?
And of course you know new technology is not going to come without its own set of bugs.
There's been reports of
Crashing and data moshing and...
a lot of other things.
Oh! CPU genius, you alright? Oh, heck no. Yeah, he's in it now. He's cursed. He's a big fan of that freaking thing.
Meditation.
Oh, what? So do y'all think he's in the headset right now, or this is real life? Hopefully it's the headset, but... Oh! Yeah, go ahead and put that curtain back down. Oh, heck no. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, shoot. You done, no? Oh, you done, no? Might have to do a censor on that. Dang, Jason Gaines, my guy. That was crazy. That was freaking crazy. I'ma just say my dude got his head ripped off at the end. Cause, you know, age restriction team, y'all already know. Might have to censor that ending, but as a first timer on a Spooky Scary Sunday, Lone Visionary, please make more. Everybody, please, let's get them to at least, like, I feel like 20K should not be hard. 20K subs, let's go. It's called Pizza Delivery Story 3, and it was uploaded by one of the most goated animators, Llama Arts. How you been? Now, this was sent to us by Kristen Mells, who said nothing. Wow. You didn't want to talk to me, Kristen? I could have had like a little personal moment. Actually, you know what, Kristen? I'ma create our moment. Okay, you didn't have to say nothing. I get it. You're shy, right? You probably didn't know what to type after that. Well, this song is dedicated to you, Kristen Mells. Kristen Mills. Thank you. Yo, we haven't watched the Llama Arts in a minute.
This happened in April of 2021.
Okay.
My region hadn't been hit so hard by COVID, so most aspects of our lives were normal. I had graduated in 2020 and I needed a job. I was 18 at the time, almost 19. I wasn't studying and I didn't know what the hell to do with my life. So in March, I got a job at Pizza Hut as a delivery driver and kitchen hand.
Respect.
The night
I know some of y'all 18, 19, 20, young 20s. Y'all in that stage where it's like you graduated high school, maybe you want to go to college, maybe not. You just don't really know what you want to do. But respect to this guy and anybody who at least is working, at least is putting together a plan. It's okay to not know what you want to do, but as long as you're making moves, all right? You're out here at least trying to grind something to get closer to where you want to be, much respect. You think this dude want to work at Pizza Hut, sweeping the freaking dirty floors after people? But that's just a temporary situation. Let's see what happens with this guy.
It seemed normal. It was one of those days that didn't seem like anything interesting would happen, but those are always the days when the unexpected happens, you know?
Yeah.
It was around 10:30 on a Saturday night. We closed at 11, so it was just me and my boss during the last hour.
Okay.
As usual, we got a late order. It was close, and I had finished mopping and sweeping the floor, so it was no hassle. My boss was always prepared for a million orders to come at the last minute, so he asked me to do it as fast as possible.
Right.
The restaurant was located in a plaza on the main road. The traffic was consistently heavy on a Saturday, so I avoided the main road and took the side exit. Even though the plaza was in one of the busiest parts of town, this street, however, was always so dark and empty. This street was also really long, so all you could see were the traffic lights about 500 meters ahead.
Dang!
Something was confusing me though, like my eyes were playing tricks on me. There was this black shadow blocking part of the lights, and there was this metallic object shining in the light above, bobbing up and down like it was floating. As I got closer, I could see the bottom of this dark silhouette. It looked like it was walking. So I approached with caution, preparing to brake or swerve. I got close enough to see this person was dressed in a long coat with a hood similar to a cowl,
I can see.
which is unusual where I live.
Is that death?
I turned my car lights on bright and honked my horn, hoping that they'd move to the side or something, but they didn't even flinch.
Bro.
Finally, I got close enough to see that it was some asshole dressed as Death.
What is my dude honking at him for? He's on the sidewalk.
Bruh.
He's not even in the street. Like, we got Grim from Billy and Mandy over here. He just minding his business. He's just a non-driver, that's all.
Carrying a scythe. Something was odd, though. People, even if they are on the sidewalk, usually look over their shoulder at an approaching car.
I mean, they don't have to.
They didn't. As I drove past, however, this person ever so smoothly looked right into the window of my car on the driver's side. It gave me such a fright, like when people clap in your face. I passed them too quickly to see their face, let alone see what gender they were. After I passed them, I looked into my rearview mirror trying to see them, but it was so dark. I stopped at the traffic lights, and that's when I started to panic. I remember those scary clown guys who used to block people's path and tap on car windows.
They could get ran over.
So I went through the red. No one was on this road anyway. I pulled over to the side and tried calling the cops at the station, just in case some—
What? Bro, you mean to tell me this is a male Karen? At the very least, we got somebody dressed as the Grim Reaper, standing on the sidewalk, minding their business, not doing nothing, and then they just give you a quick little glance. You got a little scared because you all... If you would have just kept your eyes on the road to begin with, you probably wouldn't even seen them, much less paying like 99% of your attention to them. Now you gonna call the cops? This is crazy so far.
Somebody hits them, but no one answered. I remembered my boss told me to hurry, so I just went on with the delivery.
Deliver your pizza, bro!
I got to the house and parked on the side of the road, and I gave the people their pizza. It's always awkward handing over the pizza in silence, so to make conversation, I told them what I saw.
Bro, this protagonist delivering a pizza? What do you mean it's awkward? Bro, take your freaking pizza. Yeah, that'll be $17.84. Take the money, go. This dude was like, there was a guy over.
They laughed and said that it was probably someone making a TikTok. I laughed as well. I guess it was a pretty good prank.
Bro,
I got in my car and went to start it,
behind home,
but I couldn't find the keys. I checked outside my car as well, but I couldn't find them. I searched for ages, but no luck. I started to panic and kept thinking about that person I saw on the street. I jumped into my car and locked it from the inside. I almost started crying when I heard jingling. I looked to my right to see that person dressed as Death, holding my keys, staring into my window. I felt everything in my body pulsating.
Now
but I couldn't move.
We can be scared.
It was like they were staring into my soul. Eventually, I started acting on instinct. I don't remember thinking or doing it, but all of a sudden I was holding down the locks inside my car. My car is small and only has 2 doors, so I could easily reach across and hold both the locks down. They started spamming the car remote and trying to open the door. I was using all my energy to hold down those locks. I don't think I'd ever used so much effort and strength before in my life. All this time, I couldn't take my eyes off them. This person, this thing, standing over my car with a scythe. I knew that if they got in, I wouldn't stand a chance. The shadow from the hood hid their face. Was this even real? They stopped trying to get in and just looked at me. I started screaming out of exhaustion, and I became dizzy. My vision was blurred.
Bro.
There was a silence, and then about 10 dogs started barking close by. This gave me hope. While leaning on the scythe, they lowered their body and put their face only a few centimeters from the window. Finally, I could see this person had covered themselves with a skull mask. We both froze and just stared at each other. I couldn't help but look into their eyes. The eyes. There was something unnerving about them. They didn't look like they were holding in laughter, like it was a prank. Through this creepy skull mask,
no, that's creepy.
I saw that they just looked curious, like how a little kid looks at an animal in the zoo. I shut my eyes and started calling for help. I had been screaming for so long, why couldn't anyone hear me?
Bro.
I feared.
He's still in a driveway of the house he just delivered the pizza to, right? Here's what I'm about to do. Now, I got like the reflexes of a cornered cheetah, okay? He's like stretched out, got his foot on the passenger door. I'm turning, opening the door, doing a quick spin out of the freaking car while I'm airborne, hitting a quick tatsu to close the door, running to the freaking front door of the house that I'm at, lowering my shoulder, crashing through, running up the stairs, doing a front flip into the bedroom of the family of the pizza I just delivered, landing in the center of the 2 people that are in the bed, and I'm gonna be like, the door.
What?
I'm telling you.
I remembered my phone had Google Assist. With my hands still in the locks, I tried my luck and said, "Hey, call 000." It worked.
What's that?
And my phone contacted emergency services. I could not
that
describe
real?
the feeling I got hearing the voice of the operator on the other line. I heard the blunt jingle of keys dropping. I opened my eyes, and the person dressed as Death had disappeared. I tried looking around, but I didn't want to move. I just spoke to the lady on the line while holding the locks. She told me to keep doing what I was doing and that she was sending the police. I waited on the line with her until the police arrived. It felt like hours, but it was only around 10 minutes. I told them what had happened. Because the person was threatening and I feared for my safety, I was required to make a formal statement to the station. They told me they'd keep it on file. The officers spoke to the people in the neighborhood, and none of them heard me scream or saw anything, and they were used to the dogs going off at night. I found my keys around 2 meters from my car. I called my boss and the officers followed me back to my work, where I signed out. I then followed them to the police station. I called my parents and they took my statement. It was almost 1 a.m. when it was finally finished.
Dang.
This was a couple of months ago, but sometimes it feels like I'm going crazy. It was probably some asshole messing with me, but they just looked so curious, like they were studying me. Or they enjoyed watching me feel helpless and terrified. I still do deliveries, but I never leave my keys in the car.
Should never do that to begin with. Wow, that was kind of crazy. You know, the whole time I was thinking it was like a supernatural thing. I don't know why the cloak, and when he was first driving up on it, I thought it was like death. But it was a guy in a mask. If he wanted to like kill this guy so bad, why didn't he just break the window of the car? And why did he want to kill him so bad to begin with? Probably because he wasn't minding his own business. Now, the last one for this week is a continuation of a video that we started last week called Death Record, and it was uploaded by the legendary Social House Films. Now, this was sent to us by Optic Stepbro, who said, I loved the last Spooky Scary Sunday and wanted to send in part 2. My guy, when y'all are on it, unstoppable. I also happen to notice Stepbro's in your name.
Oops! I seem to have gotten stuck in the dryer. Hope Stepbro doesn't catch me like this.
Just for that bit, I had to deconstruct my entire setup and get the tripod out. All right, let's watch. Woo, part 2. Hey, if y'all don't know what's going on, go watch last Spooky Scary Sunday, because this is part 2. Now, what's going on with our chick that just pulled up to that house that she didn't live at and break in? Freaking llama arts right there. Oh. Okay, yeah, last thing I remember, she saw herself in the mirror. Is this the owner of the house? Tie your shoes. It's the owner. Social House Films, y'all production. I hear the music. S tier. She doesn't see anything wrong with this? Shoes on in the house? Wet with snow? Hey, do we check in early tomorrow? She just had that copied and pasted. So it's like a Airbnb maybe? Ah, that's why. Dang, she throwing it in there with the old food. That was a death record. Death record. Wait. So, like, are we done with the first protagonist? Dang, that would have been a good jump scare if I didn't freaking pause right before it. Patient session. All right, some experimentation with this record. So she never seen this record. I'm assuming this is her Airbnb that she rents out or something. I don't know.
3603, session 109. Patient has been demonstrating an uncanny ability to persuade his victims. And I believe this phenomenon's power lives in a ritualistic chant. Mind control on a level I've not seen before. Telepathy. Controlling others. I watched as he directed our nurse to unleash him from his bonds. She acquiesced. He can control your mind. And once I learn how to harness this power for myself, there will be a great cleansing of the earth.
Bro, always on a light Yagami.
I can make you stop in your very tracks. I'll turn you into a statue. I'll peel off all of your skin, and I'll start with your eyelids. Maybe you can look like me. I will cut your nose off, and I will feed it to you.
Where did you learn this power?
Turn you into a statue.
Tell me!
Oh. Uh-oh. She about to put her hands in the freaking dish disposal. Oh, her hands about to get grinded. Oh. Doo-doo water. Just pull the plug and come on.
And again, and again, and again, and again.
The first protagonist is dead. See that blood right there? Bro, that knife would have been the first thing you saw. Oh my, yo! Oh my goodness. She survived. Oh, she got a chrome dome. I thought her neck broke. That was a good one. What? It turned itself on! Literally mind control. Who was in that rocking chair? It's the last chick. Wow. This is so fire, man. They made a 3-part horror film. This is why y'all the GOATs! So in part 3, first of all, somebody please send in part 3 so we can watch the finale next week. But in part 3, is the protagonist from part 2 then gonna be the antagonist? It's like whoever died last, like they gotta kill the next person? Bro. So that's all the time I got for this Spooky Scary Sunday. 10. We got a llama arts in. We got some freaking new talent on the scene with Visionary. That freaking transference? That one was nuts. Ended it with a social house film. I don't remember the last 10 I gave y'all, but it's been a while. I'ma need another one next week. I mean, even the one where the dude was climbing in the mirror. Some of the most professionally shot shorts we've seen. Next week, I'ma need the same. And don't be late again. We gonna have an issue if that happens again. You hear me? Spooky Scary Sunday.
Cause my name is Cory Kinchin. Slice that like button.
You win. Perfect.